This apology from MPP Harden.
Listen, I spoke with MPP Harden on Friday and communicated them throughout the weekend. The comments that he made were wrong. They're inappropriate. They're offensive. He made them during a trial that's ongoing right now, and I'm pleased that he's apologized and we're moving forward.
What do you think of a politician making these kinds of comments?
Listen, I'm not. I think the challenge is that the comments are made, particularly during a trial that's going on right now, and an important trial. We need to let that process take place and not impact it. And politician or not, they need to be very mindful of that.
Do you think the trial does damage to the broader police reputation?
I think anytime there's a police officer that's facing criminal charges, there's no question that there's an impact on the relationship between police and community. We've seen that since the original incident took place. And we're working hard with the community to continue building those relationships to make sure that we're working together to keep Ottawa safe.
What about this new 911 system that you're going to talk about tonight? Tell us about it.
Well, NG911 is coming in a couple of years, and that's going to provide an opportunity for residents not only to call 911 like they can do now, but they can text 911 and send video images through the 911 system. So what we have to do as a police service, and what the city needs to do, is upgrade our systems in order to be able to accept that information. So we're putting forth tonight a report to ask the board to approve a $650,000 expenditure in order for us to upgrade our phone system in our communication center. And we're working closely with the city to make sure that the city-run 911 system is capable of accepting all that type of information.
So is that $650,000 just a start, or would that be how much it would cost to implement this system?
The $650,000 is a start to upgrade our Ottawa Police system itself, the phone system. The broader 911 system, which is owned by the city but operated by us, needs to be upgraded as well. And we're working with the city to see what needs to be done from their end to make sure that as a city we're ready and have the right systems in place and technology to allow video, text messages to come in.
Why is this needed?
Well, I think it's, technology continues to evolve, and the 911 system needs to be able to permit text messages and video images as opposed to just voice messages. We see that evolve throughout the entire world, and I think it's something that we welcome, but we want to make sure we're ready for it.
You talked a little bit in the report on this that there's a concern about the number of, you might get dozens of videos of a car accident that then have to be preserved for court. Do you worry about this putting a burden on police?
I think if you look at digital evidence as a whole, that's a challenge for us, and that's why we're investing a significant amount of money in our IT infrastructure, is to be able to accept digital evidence, understand it, manage it, and then share it appropriately. So we're upgrading all our systems in order to manage that type of digital evidence. NG911 is one of those components, but all the cameras that we have, all the technology and the phones that we're seizing, that's all things that we have to make sure that we're able to capture that digital evidence. In 20 years ago, we used to go in to do a search warrant for child pornography, and we used to seize magazines. Now we are seizing hard drives, but we're also seizing pieces of information that are contained in the cloud. So we have to be able to capture that, analyze it, and then prepare it for court and for disclosure purposes as well. So there's a significant amount of technology investment that we are making now in order to be ready for that.
You don't see it as a burden then?
I think that's the way policing is evolving. Technology, and people are using technology more and more often. I think it's if we increase and allow more opportunities for the public to call us and convey information that they're seeing, and that will enable us to solve crimes quicker, I think that's a good thing for policing.
Do you have any update on the incident Friday night on the Mackenzie King Bridge? There was a man left in critical condition.
I don't have any update on that. We're still we put out a call to the media looking for information on anybody who may have seen something during that period of time.
And do you have anything about the Westboro bus crash? Any update on that investigation? That
investigation is still proceeding, and we're hoping to have an update in the next little while to communicate back to the public as far as where we're at on that investigation.
What's the next little while?
Probably a couple of weeks.